Happy Sunday. So I did not do the tarot pool yesterday. It was a crazy day. But I wanted to do one this morning for you all. And if you didn't see my other video I posted this morning, it was just about inner child healing, kind of meditating and dealing with some deep feelings. So you can check out that. So I just wanted to see what the tarot had to say for us this morning on this beautiful Sunday. I'm going to be leading a meditation class here in about an hour. And one of these days I will get my time together where I can start doing some more stuff on here for you guys to learn and do meditations. Alrighty, let's see what we got here this morning. Which, speaking of, isn't this funny? We've had this card before, and it is popping back up. The Four of Swords. So, meditation, reflection, going within, like you're protected. Our protection and our healing and our ability to move forward in life comes through these moments, going inward. And I do encourage you to go back and watch my other video that I did this morning, because it really does kind of go right along with this message this morning. There's a lot of people holding on to things, and they don't even know why they feel certain ways. And the only way to really dig that out sometimes is to get quiet and allow your mind to go to places that we often avoid. And so this morning, the bottom of the deck here is the Moon card. And so that's like a reflection, dreams, intuition, needing to find like your truth. And like, so I sense that this is telling us to allow our minds to become present with our body in the present moment, so that we can allow things to surface that will heal, that can be released to heal. Because without slowing down, meditating, going inward in prayer and all, whatever you want to call it, you cannot identify reasons you might feel a certain way. So those things allow us, just like this is the dream state here. So like dreams, so when we're in a dream, like that's a way of meditating. That's how our brain meditates, is dreaming. So there's something that the Spirit is saying, keep going inward, keep allowing yourself to feel so that you can heal. Okay? And I'm going to pull an oracle from the Power deck this morning, and this one wants to come out. And this is number 11 card. It looks like there's a man walking through some like rock pillars and then the earth. It's almost like, and there's like another, like a circle, like a ball, or I think it's almost like another planet. It's almost like being in a different world. Like, you know, I just heard in my spirit moving into the 5D. To move into 5D, which if you know anything about that, so there's like parallel universe or parallel worlds or whatever you want to call it. We, in our ego, body, minds, live in what's called 3D. And you could call this the Matrix if you want. And when we begin to shed part of our ego and shed like the snake skin and shed the old us and move into the new, our eyes begin to open. And, you know, the Bible even talks about this. The scales fell off of Paul's eyes and he was able to see. But for a moment, he was blind. And that's what we are before we have our awakening. We're blind. We're blind to the programming. We're blind to what is really going on because we've shoved it all down. We've been programmed. We've been taught to believe these things. And we just believe it, like without question. Like even as children, like, you know, I wrote a post on my Instagram the other day. I was looking through an old journal that I took on a hiking trip, and in it, you know, I always have these weird thoughts that come to my mind. In it, I had drew a heart, and by the heart, I wrote, "Who decided this was a heart shape? Who decided this was a heart? And what if we would have decided the circle was a heart and the heart shape was a circle? And, you know, who made that up? Somebody decided that. Somebody drew a picture and said, this is a heart. And everybody in the world is going to believe this is a heart. Now, that is not hurting anybody. Believing that the heart shape is a heart does not hurt anybody, right? There's no reason to challenge that belief. However, there might be other beliefs that you have taken on that you believe maybe about yourself or the world around you that you should challenge, that you should allow your mind to go and be like, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I agree with that. It's okay to not agree. It doesn't mean you have to fight or get in a conflict or be upset about something. It just means you have to allow yourself to go to those places to find the programming that you have been taught to bring your awareness and the scales to come off your eyes. So this is a going inward, finding this, allowing your mind to kind of get into that deep meditative dream state. And then this will shift you up into the 5D. And here's this card. Sorry, it took a while for me to get there, but I was just getting downloads from the spirit, so I didn't want to miss that opportunity. But as you can see, it's almost like a separate world, but there's clearly a man walking on this one, and it's kind of dark, you know, and it's almost as if this down here is actually the present world, and what we're trying to do is get to this. We're trying to get it to the 5D. And it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be like switched to a new earth or like I don't know. I'm sure some people might believe that, and who knows? I don't know. All I know is that I want to heal and grow and be aware. That's what I want. And so moving from the dark up into the new is how we can do that. But we have to allow ourselves to heal. So this card is a red south card, a south red card. It's number 11. I'll read the back of it. Are you living your sacred truth? Your being is like a spirit lodge. Within this sacred place is a realization in the divine light of your creation. Live in your spirit lodge surrounded by peace and joy. Outside your lodge is great wilderness where the rest of the world lives. But that wilderness can become a battlefield strained by blood and ignorance and earthly pain. To have lasting power in this world, you must earn the trust of those around you. Most people live without trust in a scared place within, without a spirit lodge. And as such, they do not know how to enter the spirit lodges of others. Live within your sacred truth so that you may know peace and joy in the great wilderness and beyond. So, you know, this is even saying that as we move into this, when we move into our spirit self, when we allow the battlefield that we're on and the arrogance and the earthly pain to kind of like decrease, and we move into that spiritual awareness, this opens up the opportunity for us to connect with other people in a deeper way, other humans, other spirits. even get to know like our spirit guides, like even the spiritual realm. Like it opens our eyes to so many beautiful things. So clearly we are working on letting something go in the current moment, and it's beautiful, but it's going to take us into this next phase of our life. And oh my goodness, it is so good. Keep going. We got this, guys. Namaste.